Prepare yourselves, for you are entering a new realm of reality in the far reaches of the cosmos beyond all that has been previously known. The following prediction video comes to you from another dimension, an alternate and parallel universe. Here on Earth 69, the sports landscape is basically the same as Earth 1, but there are some small differences. Here, Rocha is the sole creator and owner of the Sports Fury. He is respected, feared, and a ladies' man. No man tells Rocha what to do. But there is no Josh, no Sean. Here in Earth 69, Josh and Sean have been combined into a single entity known as JoShawn. JoShawn is a cheesehead who enjoys warm milk, spaghetti, the Twilight Saga, and has a destructive foot fetish. The team JoShawn roots for is that of one that owns Josh and Sean's teams back on Earth 1. The Green Bay Packers. Welcome to Earth 69. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another episode of the Rocha Fairy, where we one round on you, brother. And we are here today to break down and predict the 2022 Green Bay Packers schedule. And joining me is fellow Packers fan, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to JoShawn.
Hey, Rocha. Thank you so much for having me on tonight to discuss my Green Bay Packers. And boy, oh boy, am I excited for this upcoming season, because we're going to be really swell this year. And how?
I like your attitude. It's a bit cheesy, though.
Hey, that's why we're cheeseheads.
True. Hey, but you guys lost Davante Adams. You worried about it?
Am I worried about it? Absolutely not. Listen, don't get me wrong. Us Packers fans, we love Davante Adams and everything he did for us. And he wanted to get paid. Can't fault him for that. But the fact that he's going to degrade himself and downgrade himself by having Derek Vehicle, throw him the ball as opposed to a god-tier quarterback like Aaron Rodgers. I mean, let's be really clear here. We all know that Aaron Rodgers is the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Top 3 all-time quarterbacks. You got Aaron Rodgers, number 1. Brett Favre is number 2. And Bart Starr is number 3. Everyone knows that. Not debatable. Not debatable. And speaking of Aaron Rodgers, all you fools thought that Aaron Rodgers was going to retire or he was going to go elsewhere. Well, no, he didn't. He knew what he was doing, and he played you all for the fools that you are. He is staying in Green Bay. He was never going to leave. Just listen to the podcast that he's on, whether it's Joe Rogan or Barstool. You could just clearly hear just how intelligent this man is. He is my favorite player of all time, Aaron Rodgers. I'm not worried at all because, even without Davante Adams, everyone's thinking, hey, the wide receiving core is going to be one of the worst in the league. Hello. We still got Allen Lazard, Sammy Watkins. We got veterans, Rocha. But we also got young talent. Christian Watson, eventually he's going to be ready to go. And then Romeo Doubs. And this kid is going to be an X factor, I think, for us. Romeo Doubs could get us some dubs. He's looking pretty nice. So worried? No.
I guess you could say that's a little bit of a cheesy pun there. But yeah.
Stop it.
I think no matter who you throw in front of Aaron Rodgers, they're going to be good. Whether it's Christian Watson or Doubs or Lazard. You know what? Packers, I think they'll be all right.
And you know what? Roach, let me tell you why exactly I'm just overall excited about the Green Bay Packers, if you will.
Go ahead. Sir.
Yes. Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback. He's one of the best. Even if you don't think he's, all that like I do, you could at least admit that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. and he can make anyone look good. And I think that this team is going to be more heavily depending on the running backs that we have, which is one of the greatest duos in the league today, with A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. I could see Aaron Jones having a fantastic year, being one of our biggest pass catchers as well. So I think we're going to be a more of a balanced attack, which I think could be a really good thing. Our offensive line is ready to go. And defensively, I think it's the defense, Rocha, where the Green Bay Packers are really going to have their calling card this season.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to talk about Aaron Rodgers, but the defense is going to be a top 3 defense, in my opinion. You look at the secondary, which is one of the best in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, this secondary has Jair Alexander, Darnell Savage, Adrian Amos, haha Bears, Eric Stokes, Rasul Douglas, and you already know that this front seven is elite.
Absolutely. Man, Rashawn Gary really took that step year 2, and I really look forward to seeing him, what he could do here in year 3. I think it could be 15 plus sacks this year for the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, I completely agree. I think he is going to have a great season. So, defense, running the ball, and Aaron Rodgers doing what he does, I think keeps Green Bay as one of the Super Bowl contending teams going into the season. I'm really high on them, and everyone else should too.
Okay, absolutely. All right, JoShawn. Well, are you ready to go?
Oh, I'm always ready, Rocha. Hot dog.
Because we will be breaking down, as you see below, is the schedule. Weeks 1 through 18. We're going to be giving our prediction, what we think the Packers are to go, but giving a ceiling of what we think they can be and what we think might happen to them if something goes wrong, and their ceiling. So without further ado, JoShawn, Packer Nation, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
And don't forget to hit that like button, guys, because it's the Packers, and we like the Packers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, week 1, opening out in Minnesota. It is the Green Bay Packers going to take on a new coach, new regime out there in Minnesota. JoShawn, what you got?
I think the Minnesota Vikings are going to be a pretty decent team. I'm not going to lie. They are probably the only team in the division that can contend with us. The closest, by the way. But I'm going to have Green Bay win this one right off the gate. Sorry.
This should be a really fun matchup, JoShawn. I look forward to it. And on the road, going into Minnesota, I am going to go with Aaron Rodgers, and I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers, starting off 1-0 in Minnesota.
Yes!
Week 2, taking on the Bears. Your Green Bay Packers go home for the home opener. Sunday Night Football against the Bears. What you got here?
Here's what I got. I'm confused. Because why is this game even being televised in prime time? The Chicago Bears, they suck. Imagine being a Bears fan. Couldn't be me. But they have no business being on prime time with us. Justin Fields, more like Bustin' Fields. And Darnell Mooney, he's going to get shut down by our secondary. Yeah, we're going to win this one by at least 3 touchdowns. Give me the Packers on Sunday Night Football. Sorry, Bears fans. Not sorry.
Yeah, these two teams always are playing Sunday Night Football. I guess it's because of the rivalry. But listen, they just own the Pack. They just own the Bears. And who knows, maybe it's a new era with Justin Fields. But for me, it's going to start off the same. I'm going Green Bay to start 2-0 and win the home opener.
And, those Bears fans, they're just so loud. They're so overly passionate. They're always drinking. They're always eating, good food. Just really being obnoxious. Ugh. Can't stand them.
All right. Week 3, Green Bay back on the road in Tampa Bay to take on Tom Brady. Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. And Mr. JoShawn, what you got for here for week 3?
It really bothers me that people think that Tom Brady is anywhere near Aaron Rodgers' level, because everyone knows that he's gotten lucky and the league has, made it so that he can have all the success that he has had. in the NFL. This is going to be a really good game, to be honest. The Packers, the Bucks, two great defenses.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I think that offense of theirs as a whole is a little bit more than what we have right now, because we're going to get our footing going with some of these younger guys in our receiving core and things. So let me get the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, unfortunately, getting this win.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and agree with my guest here, JoShawn. I'm going to go Tom Brady to win this. It seems like Tom Brady likes to get the best of Aaron Rodgers, and I'm gonna have that happen, and I'm going to have the Packers have their first L of the year here. Next up, week 4, back at home against the New England Patriots. JoShawn?
Oh, this is going to be an easy win. New England Patriots, they're already looking like they're falling apart. This offense is not going to be very good or consistent. Don't get me wrong, I like Mac Jones and everything, but I think we steamroll the Patriots here at home.
Yeah, you guys seen in previous episodes of the Roach Fury, I'm not high on the Patriots whatsoever. Give me Green Bay and a mollywop here at home in week 4.
Yay!
Another opponent in week 5. It is the New York Football Giants coming into Lambeau. JoShawn.
Yeah, and this is a foreign game, right? I mean, they're playing elsewhere. Where are they playing this game? They are playing this game is it in London? They're playing in England or something like that. But anyway, I'll be up and early to watch this one because the Giants. Who the hell do they think they are to try to compete with us? We're gonna win, easy. You could put Jordan Love out there under center, and we're gonna win.
And whether it's on American soil or on international soil, the Giants still stink, and the Green Bay Packers will easily win this game and get back-to-back dubs. Next week, week 6, another New York team, the other team, comes this time in the Lambeau Field. The New York Football Jets take on your Packers in week 6, JoShawn.
Roach, the Jets, I feel, have a lot of good young talent. They have a good head coach, but I think their jet is going to run out of fuel by the second quarter in this game, and give me the Packers to win.
Another cheesy joke. I love it. But yes, there's not much to say. And any of these 3 games that they're playing, the Patriots, the Giants, the Jets, these are easy wins for the Green Bay Packers.
All right.
Now, going on the road here in week 7 to face an NFC East opponent, it is the Washington Commanders. And what you got?
Washington, this game kind of scares me a little bit. They always play us very well. Oh man, this is gonna be a physical game. They're gonna be a physical team against us. I honestly feel like this could be a trap game where we could lose this one because they like to punch us in the mouth pretty good. But I'm gonna take the Green Bay Packers nonetheless. Everyone's gonna think this is gonna be an easy dub for us, but I don't think it will be.
Yeah, I can see that Washington defense giving you guys fits. But with that being said, I'm going to go the cheeseheads here to pick up another W for your team. But we'll see how this game goes. All right, next up, the Buffalo Bills. Green Bay goes into Buffalo, New York. This is going to be a highly anticipated matchup. Josh Allen versus Aaron Rodgers. And JoShawn, what you think?
Well, this is prime time Sunday Night Football. We will be live streaming this game, right? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be having some snacks and stuff like that, right? Something like some celery, maybe even a little bit of ranch to dip it in, get a little wild and crazy. But this is going to be a good one. This could be a Super Bowl preview. Who knows? But I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills getting this win right here.
JoShawn, are you looking at my schedule or my predictions too?
Do you have us losing too?
I have the Buffalo Bills beating you guys at home.
Well, son of a fucking Billy Block.
I just think that they're the better team here, and I think they're getting the job done at home. But it's going to be a great matchup on Sunday Night Football on the road, Sherry.
It's crazy because it's like, okay, you have two great defenses here, elite
Yeah.
defenses, and you have two elite quarterbacks. Who's gonna budge?
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
know,
going to be fun.
and I think, well, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. All right. Week 9, staying on the road for the third consecutive week. You go and face, for the first time in your division rival, if you want to call it that, the Detroit Lions. And JoShawn, what you thinking?
The Detroit Lions, another young team with a lot of promise, who I think is going to take a good step this year. I have nothing but respect for the Detroit Lions. I think everyone in the division could say the same as well. The Vikings fans and those Bears fans. I'm going to have Detroit winning this one
Oh.
in Detroit. So I'm going to give them
Wow.
this. I'm going to give them this. They beat us and upset here.
Okay. Wow. So 2 losses in a row. That's not for me. Green Bay always likes to destroy the Lions. Now, I know lately Lions are beginning them a little bit of fate, but I just think Green Bay overall is the better team here. So give me the Packers to rebound and go into Ford Field and get the W. Okay. Week 10, taking on America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, back at home. We see this matchup almost every year. JoShawn, what you thinking?
Oh, you know what? Yes, we see this matchup a lot. Packers, Dallas Cowboys. And you know what? For us, Rocha, it always bodes well, especially in the playoffs. Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys, they're going to lose. Green Bay taking this win here against those Dallas Cowgirls. We own them. We own the Cowboys.
I don't think you're going to like what you're about to hear.
You
Mr. JoShawn.
better not.
Give me the Dallas Cowboys. I know you guys own them every year, like we own you guys every year.
Don't
but
you even.
I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry, JoShawn.
You said you wouldn't.
I had to. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. But I think the Dallas Cowboys are gonna get Aaron Rodgers' number this year, and it's gonna change. And Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott get the dub in Lambeau.
Who's going to stop Aaron Rodgers?
Maybe.
Who's going to... Trevon Diggs?
Maybe.
I mean, Trevon Diggs is going to give up 800 yards in this game.
Maybe Micah Parsons gets a couple sacks in this game. It's a pig.
I won't say anything bad about Parsons. He's great.
All right. Next up, Week 11, Thursday Night Football in the frozen tundra of Green Bay. It is the Tennessee Titans coming over and facing the Packers. What do you have?
Tennessee Titans, Derrick Henry, King Henry. Well, he's nothing compared to a god. A king is nothing to a god. Give me the Packers. Thursday Night Football.
About that. No, I'm kidding. Give me the Green Bay Packers on a short rest coming off a loss to the Cowboys to bounce back. Titans don't own Derrick Henry this year. Ryan Tannehill, maybe Malik Willis is a quarterback by this point. Who knows? But either way, give me those damn cheeseheads to bounce back here in Week 11 and get that W, baby. Baby.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen. Week 12, going into the link, the Green Bay Packers, the Philadelphia Eagles. JoShawn, take it away.
Woo! This will be a marquee matchup in this season for me. A great test for us. Thankfully, this is on prime time. Eagles have such a fantastic team. What really worries me is their defense. This is where I hope by this point, guys like Dubs and Christian Watson can really step up into their own, especially Watson. Can step into their own because Aaron Rodgers is going to need all the help he can in this one.
Yeah.
And I really think Jalen Hurts is going to have a good season. Pains me to say this, but I think the Eagles win.
Man, this is going to be fun. You said this is primetime, correct?
Prime time.
We'll be streaming it on the road series, baby, so come out and watch. But yeah, this seems like I said, it's gonna be a fun matchup, and the Eagles are gonna win this game. I'm really high on them. One of my certain friends got me high on them this year, so I'm gonna go the Philadelphia Eagles to beat the Green Bay Cheeseheads.
Yeah, wasn't it the Great Nate? The Great
Yes.
Nate, Nathaniel? Wasn't it him that told you all about the Eagles? That dude, I'll tell you, he is one of the smartest minds on YouTube sports, bar none.
I agree. Week 13, back against the Bears this time in Soldier Field. JoShawn?
You know, Rocha, we are clearly above and beyond what the Chicago Bears ever could be, right? And I absolutely want to say that this is going to be a sweep because it very well could. But you know what?
Ooh.
I'm feeling generous right now. I'm gonna show them some pity. Okay? Bears fans, listen up. I'm gonna pity you right now. And I'm gonna give you a dub.
Wow.
A split in this series. Congratulations. This will be your Super Bowl. All right? Take the win. I think Justin Fields goes bonkers in this game. Probably the only good game he's going to have this season. Like, because, you know, the Chicago Bears, their only successes that they have is winning against us in the regular season at any point or just watching us lose in the playoffs. So, Chicago, congratulations. You get a pity win.
Yeah, Chicago fans, if you're watching this, not so much for me. Aaron Rodgers knows how to beat y'all. He knows how to own y'all. And I got the Green Bay Packers. I got your Green Bay Packers sweeping the Bears. Sorry, Bears fans. But hey, there you go, Packer fans. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Week 14 is a bye week. How are you feeling about the bye week here in Week 14?
I love it. It's a late bye week. That works for me, man.
All right. That's good. You're going to need it. Because coming off the bye week here in Week 15, prime time right here on the Roach Fury, it is Monday Night Football against the reigning, defending NFL Super Bowl champions, the Los Angeles Rams. JoShawn?
Los Angeles Rams. I don't think they're going to be as great as everyone thinks they are. I think it's possible they can have a little bit of a regression here.
Okay.
Maybe a game or two, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really feeling this. I think the Packers win. I'm really feeling this.
Okay.
I think Matthew Stafford and that offense is going to struggle a little bit against our defense, which is made to beat a team like this. And I think Stafford, he loses control a little bit in this game, and we get some turnovers. Take advantage and win.
Yeah, we've seen Stafford lose games like that where he'll just get away like he did. We saw a couple times last season. And I'm going to go ahead and agree with Mr. JoShawn over here. And I think the Green Bay Packers in primetime at home. It's going to be a very cold game. A team that plays in an indoor stadium goes to the frozen tundra. I'm liking the Packers late in this season in Week 15 to take down the defending champs.
You're a smart guy.
Hey, what can I say?
I don't care what that person says over there, but you are smart.
What can I say? I'm a Niners fan. All right, Week 16. They will be going to Hard Rock Stadium down in Miami, Florida to take on the Miami Dolphins. JoShawn, what you thinking?
Call me crazy. Call me maybe. But I think this will be a better game than the week previous with the Los Angeles Rams.
Ooh, okay.
I like how the Dolphins are built this year. We could really struggle offensively here against the Dolphins. I like their D a lot. But I'm going to go Green Bay. Give me Green Bay to edge them out right at the end of the game.
I remember last time Green Bay went down into Miami, Aaron Rodgers did a fake spike and threw a game-winning touchdown. It could come down to that again here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go with the Cheeseheads in this one. It's going to be a fun matchup, but I think Aaron Rodgers gets the job done over Tua. So, give me y'all to win. Winding down the season here, a couple of weeks up. First off, we got Week 17 back at home against those Minnesota Vikings. What you got?
I'll have Minnesota, who I said is going to be the only team that can contend with us in the division to split and win this one on the road.
Ooh, so you got both teams on the road winning. Okay. I'm going to disagree with you. I think Green Bay sweeps the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh.
I like what my guest over here says. Minnesota will be good. They are going to compete for a playoff spot, maybe even the division title. We'll see about that. But I just think Green Bay seems to have Minnesota's number, and specifically Kirk Cousins' number. And I think Green Bay gets the sweep. Sweep.
Hey, I don't mind doing a tour.
All right, winding up the season here in Week 18, staying at home, taking on the Detroit Lions. Mr. JoShawn.
I gave them the win in Week 9. We win this one, split the season with them, and this could be a really crucial game for us, playoff seeding wise. So we need this win. We'll get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Green Bay's going to be battling, whether it's for the division or for a top 1, 2, 3 seed, whatever it is. I'm going to go Green Bay to sweep the entire NFC North. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Bless you
Yes,
for that.
sir.
Bless you for that.
I am going with the Green Bay Packers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Mr. JoShawn, would you like to start us off? What do you have them? What is their record, and what do you think their ceiling and floor is going to be?
All right, so my record for them is 11-6, which is just ahead of the Minnesota Vikings and winning the division. It's going to be a close one. And I really think that our ceiling, it could be pretty high this year. I mean, let's say we sweep the Detroit Lions. Let's say we sweep the Chicago Bears, right?
Yeah.
We could beat Tampa in Week 3.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to give us our ceiling to be 14 wins. 14 wins.
Okay.
Our floor, I won't go less than 9.
Okay.
I could see possibly, maybe, just maybe, a couple of more losses than what I initially have at my 11-6 record. You know, maybe Miami pulls out the victory. Maybe the Rams pull out a victory there. It's plausible, but I won't go less than 9. So 9 is my floor. My ceiling is 14, 11-6, and a division title.
Okay. I'm still pretty high in the Packers. My final record, 13-4. 13-4, winning the division, getting potentially a top seed in the NFC. For their ceiling, I mean, for me, I already have them at 13 wins. I don't see much more as a ceiling. I think I'm kind of at their ceiling. I mean, they could win a couple games. Maybe like you said, they do beat the Bucks. Maybe they do own the Cowboys. But for me, I'm going to stick here at 13-4. Now my floor, 9, 10 wins. I mean, I can't see you guys really doing bad this year unless the wide receiver core absolutely just fades out and nobody can play good. This Green Bay Packer team is talented, offensive line, quarterback, defense, everywhere on the defense. So I don't see a floor here, much of a floor at all for you guys.
Okay, I really like your predictions a whole lot. 13 wins, I could very well see that, I thought I was being very fair and unbiased with my picks. I hope you guys all agree as well. And I want to see what y'all's record predictions are for us. Make sure to comment those down below. But, Roach, I'm really excited for this season. I really am. This is where Aaron Rodgers, a godlike quarterback, he's more of a god than he is a man, can really showcase what he's really capable of at his age. You're talking about an MVP season maybe for him, because with that wide receiving core being depleted, hey, if he could still put up a fuck ton of yards and touchdowns and get a lot of wins, you have to consider him for MVP. The Green Bay Packers are going to be really scary. And I'm so thankful that you had me on to talk about it. Thank you so much, Mr. Rocha. The Roach Fury, baby.
Thank you for joining the Roach Fury. Guys, Make sure to hit that like button. You never know what's going to go on here. Make sure you comment below, like he said, what you guys think the bigger dish is going to be. And make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you know when the Roach Fury does something. Packer Nation, good luck. Hopefully you guys have a healthy season. And be lucky you're not facing the 49ers because you know you would lose to us.
Oh, you wanker. Stop it. I wish we were facing you guys. You rascal, you.
You guys would just lose again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for watching. Remember, the Fury's going to run wild on you, brother. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you next time.
Goodbye, Bears fans. You guys suck.